So I wanted to show you what we were going to do with our fruit trees today. I'm going to start walking around and I'm looking for something specific that needs to be taken off of our fruit trees. So I'm actually looking at the tips of the trees, of each of the branches. This has actually got soap on it to keep the deer from eating it. This one actually looks good. So let's keep on going. I'm actually looking for oriental fruit moth larvae, and I'm going to check out all the tips of these trees, and when I find some, I'm going to show you what to do with it. Let's just go up through here, because what will happen is they will go ahead and I'm looking for what's called flagging. We want to make sure we get it all off of our trees. This one doesn't look great. I'm gonna clip that one off real quick here, and then we'll move on, and I can show you. I can give you a better example on another tree. Oh man, I see some up there. There's a lot on this tree here. You can see it. Let me pull it down here. See if I can cut this off. That's called flagging. I'll give you a better example on another tree. I'm going to see if I can find it on the lower trees first. Oh, we got to pick those up too. I forgot. Can't leave them. I know. I got one hand with the video camera, so you're going to have to come with a bucket. We don't want to leave those in the yard here, in the orchard. So I'm going to look around on these. Man, there's quite a few of them up on the top. Let me find one that's lower so I can explain it to you a little bit better. Oriental fruit moth, that's what we're looking for. They lay their eggs on the tips of our trees. And I know I've seen some. Okay, here's a really good example right here. Now, if you're out in your orchard or you have fruit trees and you see this, this is called oriental fruit moth. What's going to happen is the moth is going to lay its eggs in this area on your tree. It could be on any single one of these little limbs. And what's going to happen is they're going to end up hatching out, and they're going to attack your fruit when the fruit is on. So I'm going to go below where it's black, come down here farther, and I'm going to cut that limb right off, and we are going to either burn these. Grab it. It jumped. We are going to either burn these or put them in a bag and get rid of them. And you can see this one has it too. So here, come on over here. Let's grab this one. Can you just grab the end of it? All right. So I'm going to cut that one on an angle, and we're going to get that out of here. It's more, this is going to cause a lot of problems with our, I'm just going to go ahead and clip that because it looks a little dark. And we'll take this one just cause.
Yeah, come down below. There's a black spot over here too.
All right, we're going to take that. So we'll have better fruit production if we take care of these now. Check every single one of them. How's that one look? Take that one too. And that way we don't have to deal with as many insects and bugs in our... Now that one's actually all right. Yeah, that's budding. Now I need to take these and I need to wash them off. Would you like to hold the camera on this for a second so I can show them what I'm doing? I'm going to take, before I go to another tree, I'm going to take this alcohol and I'm going to pour it on this cloth here. And I'm going to wipe my blades, because I don't want to pass anything from that tree, if it has anything on it or anything wrong with it, like a disease or anything. I want to wipe my blades with alcohol every single time I go to a different tree. So I'm going to just set that down there because I misplaced the top. I don't know if I put it in somewhere in my pocket or something. So I'm going to just look at all these trees, see if there's anything that looks like, so it's got a nice bud on it. anything kind of wilty, anything black. And that is going to save you from a lot of hassles when it comes to your fruit later on. And you can do this now, but I do have to tell you, you got to continue to watch, because they will continue to lay their eggs. Now this tree I'm not going to touch right now with this, because I want to make sure I can clean really good, because this tree has an issue. If you look down here, this is kind of oozy, and we actually lost a tree because of that. So I don't want to touch this with these right now, because I'm going around to more of my trees. We're going to do that one last and clean these really, really well. Do you see anything on these? These are our plum trees. Doesn't seem like they bother the plums quite as much as they love the peach trees, I'll tell you. It's pretty crazy. This is an apple, and I really haven't seen much on the apple trees. So we'll look around here, and this is an apple. I don't see anything on the apple trees, which is fantastic. They really, really like that, the peaches, nectarines, and let's see, so there's nothing there. Gonna keep going. These are all apple trees here. You see anything? It's really important you search for these in the spring before this larva can come out and attack your trees and your fruit. All right, what do we got going on here? That's soap. You can see that on the ends of these, that the deer have been eating the ends of my branches. So I've gone around and put soap where they were eating, and that does seem to keep them away. That one they got real good. Let's keep going here. Yeah, I don't see anything, just deer eating it. They clobbered these trees last year. There's something black there. Let's take that off of there. You grab a hold of that. I don't like that. Ready? Mm-hmm. Coming through. Watch your fingers.
It's gone.
No. So I'm going to clean these again. Wipe it down. Let's get this. This is an apple tree. These are yellow apples. This is a really interesting looking tree that I've got. And we'll work our way over toward the pears. You see anything on these pears? I don't. Here's another pear. And these all look pretty good. This pear looks pretty decent this year. All right, so this is where we should start finding them. Yeah, here's one on. Let's take the end of this one. Careful. This one definitely has it. Got it? Let's roll it way down here. You can see how that's kind of black at the end. I need sharper cutters here. Let me see, I got another pear in my pocket here. Okay, keep looking, see what we can find down here. Like I said, these are called oriental fruit moth. I don't know where my other cutters went. I only have one hand here. Hold on. Okay, another cutter. There we go. How do you open these? Oops. There we go. Yeah. That one's kind of funky. Grab a hold of it. Yeah, those aren't sharp either. Let me pick it up. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is, let me go down to this one. Got anything on this one? Something y'all might not know if you've got fruit trees. You're constantly, like this one here probably, John. This big one, pull her down for me, can you? Gonna give it a tweak, this one here. I'm gonna cut it just cause. That's a different pair of cutters. Those work good. You see any more?
What'd you do with it?
With what?
What'd you do with it?
Put it in there.
You did already?
Yeah. Do we see any more? Maybe this one. I can't tell. It's kind of funky looking on the end. Yeah, that looks a little interesting. I'm gonna cut it off anyway. All right. How about this guy here? You want to grab the end of that? I'll cut it on an angle. What's that one look like? Is it dark? No, that's a bud. All right, let's get out of the bottom one here. I don't think I see anything. I think this is a plum, isn't it? Yeah, this is a dark plum. All right, they wouldn't be on that one. Now we're getting into the part where there's gonna be a lot, like right here. See that, guys? You see that? I think I'm gonna take this limb. You can see this flagging on this one here. We'll just take this limb right down here. Oh, come on. Take that right off.
Like this.
I think that limb is more dead than anything, but we can take the end of it off anyhow. Take it way down to here. Let's look at all the tips. They should have buds, not anything black or weeping, like, not weeping, but bending. One looks good. Up here, there's a lot of it right on the top here. See them all? See that? We got to cut all these off. Wish I could you get the thing down here? There you go. You can see it really good here, guys. This is the oriental fruit moth, and this is what it does. It'll burrow, it'll make a hole in there, and it'll lay its eggs. And these things are going to come out, and they're going to end up ruining our fruit this season. So they're not going to get a chance because I'm cutting them off. All right. This one here, you can see how that leaf right there on the end is curled, so I'm going to get that, and I'm going to always cut it on an angle at a bud. I think we dropped one here. We got to get it in the bucket.
What do you think of that? And that's good?
That's perfect. It's got a bud on it. This one here is bad. See this? I don't know what that black up there is. That's not cool. Okay, this one's got 3 here, so I'm going to just take this whole limb, or this little twig, cut that right off. Get that in the bucket, get rid of it. I'm gonna get my glasses on. I want to look at that. Looks like we got another.
This here too.
Hold on one second. Now, I see some kind of something on this tree that I don't like.
Right there?
Yeah, I can't quite see it though. Okay, you see how this has got a hole in it right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just snip this whole branch right off. I wish we had our bigger cutters.
I got it.
You have them with you?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, yep. Okay, great. Snip that thing right off. I want you to take it right to here. Snip it right to there. Let's get that whole thing out of there. Great. All right, the reason why I did that, hold that, is if you look at the end of this branch, look at all this. This is all oriental fruit moth. You see it, guys? Now, down here, we've got some oozing from something else, which isn't cool here either. So I want to get this whole branch out of here.
What is that thing?
That,
There's a bug.
yeah, there's some kind of bug there. You're right. Let's just get it out of here. So, yeah, anything that's affecting our trees right now that could be bad has to go. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this stuff in case you have fruit trees. Hope your crop is wonderful this year, and I'll see you later.